possible to find a quiet and beautiful place in northern Kazakhstan where the sea, mountains and forests come together? What are the delights of wild tourism and where in Kazakhstan can you enjoy it? What legends connect the lakes of our country and the gold reserves of Tsarist Russia? We will tell you about this and more in the new issue of the Welcome to Kazakhstan project, directly from the shores of Imantau and Shalkar lakes. All people have heard about the main resort oasis of Kazakhstan, Burabay, but few know that quite nearby, in the Ayyrtau district of the northern Kazakhstan region, there is another tourist pearl of Lake Shalkar and Imantau. This is a project Welcome to Kazakhstan. My name is Zakirjan Mamlutov. Let's broaden our horizons. Let's go. We will begin our journey from Lake Shalkar. Salty but crystal clear. It is spread over 12 kilometers in length and its depth reaches 15 meters. On the one hand, the lake is bordered by the dense forest. On the other hand, the shores are lit by the sun. The water here is indeed very clean. The bottom is visible at a depth of 2 meters. There are sandy beaches and rocky ones. In general, anyone will find a place here to their preference. The area of Lake Shalkar is slightly more than 3,000 hectares, and the water is exactly the same as in some seas and has the same valuable properties. Kazakhstan is the most remote from the ocean's country, but when you cut the water surface of Lake Shalkar, sit in a border boat, you realize that this is not so critical. There will always be a miracle of nature that will more than replace all seas with oceans. With other nearby resort areas, Lake Shalkar is a part of an ancient relic belt. Pine forests here have been growing since the Ice Age. Translated from Kazakh language, Shalkar is a large, spacious lake. The name is very common, so do not mix up North Kazakhstan Shalkar with lakes of the same name from other areas of the country. Still, that Shalkar in the Ayyrtau district is especially good. The life of a nomad is inextricably linked with horse breeding, and no matter where it took place, among the expansive steppes or along picturesque shores. After all, there is nothing more beautiful than riding a dashing horse along the lake. Perhaps hundreds of years ago, the ancient Batars also galloped looking at the mirror surface of Lake Shalkar. By the way, another similarity with the sea is that the water of Lake Shalkar is salty. This is such a gift for everyone who wants to boast that he was floating on the waves and salty spray flew into his face. In addition, visiting the Ayyrtau district, you will definitely not regret getting here and discover a lot of interesting things. Very close to Shalkar, there are other recreational areas and even sacred objects. Also, guests of the district can visit the reconstructed estate of the 19th century, in which the great Kazakh ethnographer Shokan Walikhanov grew up, so tourists will not be bored. Another advantage of Shalkar is that getting to it is not so difficult. If you plan to start your journey from the capital of Kazakhstan, head towards Kokshetau, making sure to stop by Burabay. Then, from Kokshetau, on the way to the west, in an hour you can get to Shalkar. Having relaxed here and having plenty of sunbathing, you must visit Lake Imantau. You can get to it in half an hour. It's just a few tens of kilometers. Imantau Recreation Zone is a natural massif stretching from north to south for 70 kilometers. Its basis is a mountain forest landscape with ponds and Lake Imantau, which is considered to be one of the most beautiful in the region. The water in the lake is fresh. Two small rivers flow into it from the southern and eastern shores. In the middle of Lake Imantau, there is a picturesque island in the form of a heart. It is called Kozak, although the people call it the Snake Island. They say here this living creature is in abundance. The island is covered with plants, and the goal of every tourist coming to Imantau is to get here.
Остров называется Казачий, потому что по воспоминаниям старожилов.
According to the memories of the old-timers, until 1905-1910, two sandbars led there, one from the coast of Imantau, one from Ayyrtau side. Cossacks met there. They used to have a gathering there, hiding if something happened. Since then, it is called Cossack Island.
Прятались там где-то, если что-то случалось на этом острове. Вот с тех пор он Казачий остров называется.
Many water reservoirs of northern Kazakhstan are connected with the legend of Admiral Kolchak's gold. Saying, retreating from the Red Army, bypassing northern Kazakhstan and Petropavl, the admiral drowned the carriage with the burial gold in one of the lakes of the region. Very often, Imantau Lake is called the place where the treasures were buried. This legend still attracts many treasure hunters to its shores. True or not, I don't know. Perhaps there, underwater, there is a grotto and rails. They are going there, downhill. What are they for? What is it? In the past, the lake had a different configuration. Maybe there was dry land. Maybe he hid the gold there. Maybe. Why not? Everyone is looking for this gold everywhere. The heart of Imantau is a relic coniferous forest that has been preserved here since ancient times. Such islands of greenery are very few in the middle of the Great Steppe, which is why such paradise places are appreciated by tourists and by locals as well. Who would have thought that in northern Kazakhstan you can sail a yacht or a sailboat? We are destroying stereotypes. You can sail, even with the breeze. Many tourists come here just for this. First yacht club appeared here not so long ago. Its founder is a metropolitan enthusiast, Janat Amarov. Not only he makes it possible for visitors to feel like real sailors, but also teaches the local children the complex skills of a yachtsman.
Пытаемся развить в северо-казахстанской области парусный спорт.
We are trying to develop sailing sport in the North Kazakhstan region. For the moment, we already have winners in various championships. We train with no problem. Of course, we have a slightly shorter season, but we also go to the southern latitudes. We train there in the winter.
Южные широты, как бы мы и там тренируемся в зимний период.
Another unique feature of Imantau is its rocky hills, which offer beautiful views of the surrounding nature. Finding a viewing platform is not a problem, and just the same, one of the most popular tourist routes of Imantau leads nature lovers through the hills. Having traveled a path with a length of 7 kilometers, a tourist visits such amazing places as the Uglovaya Hill, the Kotelok Hill, as well as the Rakelsky Cave. After visiting the picturesque gorges, the road takes tourists back to the village of Imantau. Looking at Shalkar and Imantau lakes, you understand that the nature has endowed Kazakhstan not only with the steppes, but also with its amazing beauty of forests and ponds. And to all who have not visited these shores, we wish to get here. Definitely, it's worth it. Imantau Shalkar Resort area is waiting for you. Welcome to Kazakhstan.